Hi, welcome to Todd's Tips. I'm Todd Barsness, a full-time voiceover talent, and Todd's Tips is a feature of VO Marketing Pro. Now, if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to voiceover, just visit our Facebook page, website, or contact us via email. The links are located here. This week and at least next week, I wanted to talk to our VO Marketing Pro group about this subject, that voiceover is, in my mind, as I've been doing this for over 12 years now, is first and foremost a mental game. It's first and foremost a mental game. And that's something that Hudson and I talk a lot about. And both being athletes, Hudson's still a great athlete, especially a great baseball player. We talk about the mental aspect a lot of sports. And it goes that way with life in general and business and music and the armed forces, all these different things. So it's a mental game first and foremost. But before I give you some mindsets, some mental mindsets, I want to, just as I always do, provide this caveat. It's this, that your business is your business. It's none of my business. And so anytime I give advice, it's totally up to you whether you want to take it to heart and put it into practice. But just so you know, this is how I've operated my business, how it's become successful by having these types of mindsets. And it's what Hudson and I talk about regularly. So as we start out, just a little preface. VO coaches and gurus, they talk a lot about the following: a quiet workspace. And that's critically important. A quiet workspace is very, very important if you're going to produce good audio. Also good equipment like a mic, interface, preamp, DAW, plugins, a CRM for marketing, all of those different things. They're important. No doubt about it. I'm not saying that it's not important. Also, coaches and gurus talk about a marketing plan and making sure that you have a good marketing plan. Again, critical to your success as a VO talent. Coaching is great. Training is great. Of course, that's important. And finally, great demos. And they talk about other things, but great demos, of course, you have to have great demos. And they talk about all of these things, and all of these things are good and important and essential. However, if you don't have the right mentality, all of these things will fail to get you to where you want to get to, and that is to have a successful voiceover career. So I've written down 10 essential VO voiceover mindsets that I'd like to talk with you about at least the next couple of weeks, maybe the next 3 weeks. And Hudson will chime in where he feels like he has something to offer, or maybe a question, or I'll have a question for him. We're only going to do this for a few minutes, so hang on. 10 VO mindsets. And now these aren't necessarily in importance of order or exhaustive, and they often kind of blend together and even overlap. So just listen and see if there's something that maybe would be an encouragement to you. The first VO mindset is VO is a business mindset. You've heard probably every coach say it, and this is why it's true. This is why they say this, that it's important to have a VO mindset that's a business mindset, because it's true. If you don't run your business as a business, then it's probably just a hobby, which is fine. If you want to have a hobby, do voiceover as a hobby, more power to you. Or just something you do on the side, that's fine. But if you want it to be a business and a successful business, you have to think like a business person. You got to be customer centric. You got to work hard. You got to have excellent communication. You've got to be disciplined. You've got to be organized. You've got to be good at getting work, doing work, and then getting paid for your work. That's all part of being a business person, having a business mindset. So that's the first one. And we could go on. We could, have a whole time, 4 or 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes or more on each one of these. But I'm going to move on, and maybe we'll come back to these at another time. Thanks a lot for joining me for Todd's Tips. And if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to VO, the links are listed here.